Your friend and mine, TheFilmTwit, coming to you live and direct from the depths of the Twit Cave with more Marvel heroes on this Marvel morning. Let's get started. Now, when we last left off, we were playing as the Vision. As you can see, we've switched things up since Vision hit 60, and we are now playing as the Lethal Protector himself, star of stage and screen, Venom. As always, with new characters.
Wonderful! Teaming up with the world's premier super team! Can a symbiote get any luckier?
I might have to turn Carnage off. I'm pretty annoyed with his voiceover. But as always, starting a new character means we're going to the raft on Heroic. And skip.
It's your friendly neighborhood Carnage Man!
Welcome to the raft, Earth's most secure prison. Until now. Here's the sitrep. The raft is under attack by Hydra. Supervillains are escaping from their cells. We need your help to stop the breakout. You'll need to do 3 things. First, reactivate security. Without it, we're working blind. Second, restore power. Look for a set of generators in the maintenance wing. Finally, lock down cell block Alpha. There are still Hydra agents and loose inmates, so expect resistance.
He uses health, but it doesn't use much health. Heroic might be too rough for me. Let's take a look at my gear. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We'll equip that. Oh, yes, please. Alright. Now maybe we got a chance. Let's see, what are his durability and strength? So he's a tank. Alright. Much better. Let's feed the rest of these to my pet. Nom 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 nom. Alright, well, it is Wednesday, and being Wednesday, that means it's new comic day. We're gonna get started on my pull list here in a second. As soon as I get through these bad guys. Alright, now you're going to notice on my the DC side of my pull list, which we're going to be taking care of first, some repeats. DC doesn't do monthlies with some of their titles. They do bi-weeklies. So, that's why you're going to hear some of the same titles over again. So first up, Aquaman number 22, written by Dan Abnett with art by Felipe Briones. I probably butchered that, but whatever. Still liking this book. I like the whole dead water thing. The Aquamarines are cool characters. I think they add to the relatively tame Aquaman mythos pretty well.
You will soon serve
Let's restore Icor. There we go. Not really a whole lot other to say about this book. It's good. You should read it. Nightwing number 20 by Tim Seeley and Javi Fernandez. This one I'm not as sold on. I kind of... When the New 52 first came out, I was reading Nightwing, and I read it for a long time. And I finally got to a point where I had to ask myself if I was reading it because I liked it or reading it because it was Nightwing. Wow, Carnage is getting his butt kicked. Nope. Ow. And he's out. Carnage is down for the count, ladies and gentlemen. This is a tough fight. Worst part is I know I'm not going to get anything good from it. I'm running into problems here with Venom because he's got this interesting risk-reward sort of setup where a lot of his moves use health to restore his special resource, and then the other moves use that resource. But I'm running out of health.
Good work taking down Living Laser. No wonder Fury speaks so highly of him.
Ooh, I'm gonna keep that curse medallion. That's badass. Don't know how I got my hands on that with this crappy character, but whatever. Alright, next up. Oh, I was talking about Nightwing. So I got to a point where I was reading it just because it was Nightwing, not because I was really enjoying it. So I dropped it. I'm not sure. I think I'm to that point again. We're going to give it a couple more issues, but I think I might be done with I think I might be done with it. Alright, we're going to go with one of the tried and true here.
Two heroes are better than one.
Forgot to use my handy dandy. Oh, I've used up all of them. Well, that stinks. I used to have these nice team up XP potions that would bring your team up to level 25, and I guess I'm out of them. All right. Next up, Superman number 22 by Peter J. Tomasi and Doug Manca. Something. These names are all very hard to pronounce. Surprised we haven't heard any special dialogue between Spider-Man and Venom here.
Cells locked up tight. I just wish you could have gotten here sooner to stop the bleeding.
Superman's been a good book to me. I've been really enjoying it. It's got great writing. It's got great art. I'm interested to see what's going on in Hamilton.
It's time to play.
I foresee this as the reason why Clark and Lois moved back to Metropolis. But we're just gonna have to see how this turns out.
Trick or treat!
Nope. I'm just not doing enough damage to hang. Sorry this has been a boring comic book Wednesday, but I kind of have to stay focused on the task at hand. And Spidey's down. That's fine, we can summon him back. There's something definitely rotten in the town of Hamilton. So, how Superman deals with that is going to be an interesting storyline. After Superman, we go into our Marvel titles. First up, Champions number 8 by Mark Waid and Humberto Ramos. Champions has been I would say it's been a breath of fresh air, but it's pretty endemic of what Marvel is doing right now. Great writing, great art, very interesting concepts. And skip.
Spectacular success.
Use those cards in one of my bars, and the guy...
Guess I'm gonna be flying solo for a little while.
Trust me, I've flown this route.
And skip. Champions is a team comprised of like young superheroes in the Marvel Universe, teenage kind of superheroes. The young Cyclops, Ms. Marvel, Viv, the daughter of the Vision, Amadeus Cho, the totally awesome Hulk, Miles Morales, and Sam Alexander Nova. Miles Morales, for those that don't know, is the new Spider-Man. It's really good. It's got a lot of depth to it. They deal with more than just beating up bad guys. They've been dealing with like the root social causes of crime and crap like that. It's very well written. It's very well paced. They've got an ongoing villain now in this group called the Troubleshooters, I believe it is, who are basically superpowered mercenaries who companies hire to do dirty work. I'm going to stick with my newspaper. After Champions is Iron Fist #3. It's written by Ed Brisson and art by Mike Perkins. They're doing something really interesting with Iron Fist right now. They've taken away his powers, so he has no chi. He's just a martial artist. And it has changed his dynamic quite a bit. He's nowhere near as jokey or as positive as he used to be. Right now, he is doing he's fighting in Mortal Kombat. Let's just call a spade a spade. He's on an island fighting in a secretive tournament against other superpowered martial artists, and the goal is, if he wins the tournament, he gets his powers back. But there's shady shenanigans behind the scenes and what have you, so we're gonna have to see how that turns out for old Danny Rand. It's got a very unique art style. It's very sketchy and painted looking. Those are better. They boost a stat I don't need, but they're better. Those boost my health by quite a bit. And only 162. And the ring. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, almost from my relic. Alright, after Iron Fist is Jean Grey #1, written by Dennis Hopeless and art by Victor Ibanez. I am slowly becoming more and more of an X fan. For a while, I was pretty against any sort of X book. Just not a huge fan of the characters. Didn't like the oversaturation of Logan. And then I started reading All New Wolverine. And then I started reading Champions, which had Cyclops in it.
Delicious power.
And
I have my eye
here I am.
my gun on you, Sam.
We are slowly becoming fans of what we hated.
Leave me alone.
X-Men Blue and X-Men Gold have been really good. So I'm looking forward to some interesting stuff out of the Jean Grey solo book. Apparently she's going to be dealing with the Phoenix, because of course she is. But this is a Jean Grey that doesn't have any history with the Phoenix. This is a Jean Grey brought from the past, from her origins, and brought into the present by Beast. And so she doesn't have that same level of familiarity with the Phoenix. She just knows it's bad. Alright, we're going to go to the Venom fight and call it a day. After Jean Grey is Spider-Man 2099 number 23, written by Peter David with art by Will Sliney. This is another one that I'm not 100% sold on. I think I'm just reading it because it's Miguel O'Hara, the Spider-Man of 2099, who as a character I'm a big fan of. The book itself continues to not wow me. But there's always room for improvement, so we're going to have to see how this issue makes me feel. Man, Venom's going to kick my ass, which is ironic. Alright, next up, The Unstoppable Wasp, written by Jeremy Whitley with art by Elsa Charretier? Charretier. I'm going with Charretier. That hits really hard. Either that or these guys are just really weak. That generates Ichor too. Nice. You'd think it would use Ichor. Alright. Time to save the scientist. Unstoppable Wasp has been a really good book. It's got a fun, lighthearted atmosphere to it that Marvel has been really good at doing lately. What with Squirrel Girl and Patsy Walker. Even to some extent Champions. Not saying that the dramatic stuff is bad necessarily, but it's just good to get a different side of things every now and then. And last but not least, X-Men Gold number 3, written by Mark Guggenheim with art by Adrian Siaf. This has also been an exceptionally good book. We're seeing more and more of Kitty Pryde's leadership skills, which is cool. We're getting to see how her team is gelling. There's some interesting stuff going on with how the characters have changed, at least since the last time I remember reading, such as Nightcrawler has gotten a lot darker. Colossus is less sure of himself.
Delicious power! Yes,
Cool beans.
come back to us.
I probably shouldn't have done that, but there'll be...
This is only the beginning.
I'll have to check that achievement. No, beat Venom as Venom. Nice. Major hit to health. Major hit to health. I'll equip it because I got nothing better. Feed this stuff to my pet. Okay. And on that note, we're going to call it a morning. Thank you all for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. And I will see you in the later times. Bye-bye.